state. So that when we pass that, go to the south, so that passing our area. And we agree with the last time it came, we must have seen just a men on the highway station. They talk about which is the north too. If we pass our area, we should probably pass, I want to pass or go or walk. Go to that's our crossover to the north. So these two areas, then again, if I think go to the south too, you can pass or walk. If probably that they crossover Sabugidara and so on to local. So we are aware of this, and so we are strategizing. In August, September, we have prepared our personal order to ensure that the people of Nigeria passing through our area are well protected, secured. So and we are sustaining it. We even wait for embargo before we go prepared. Don't go end of August, we have already occupied our space. So so far. And so we keep on strategizing, evaluating, making adjustments here and there. So that, like I said, we are prepared for embargo. Coming for the festive.
Okay, I know that there's no police officer, including you, that can see the spirit or can be in his office and see what is going on in Kutukupa or but you need the assistance of the people, the citizen or great citizen of Ondo State to actually help you and your personnel to actually achieve. And you'll be moving from one community to the other in order for them to keep behind what you are doing. What has been the response so far?
Oh, the effort has been so massive. We have been back on community engagement. So this why we've been to Apoku side, we've been to Owon. Let me just put it this way. We have covered the whole of the stakeholders, and the stakeholders are not-state actors, as well as my colleagues in administrative agencies. In Ondo North. Ondo North covers comparison of war, Apoku, as they are not with them. Then the North Central, the Ondo Central, that is Akure and Township, they are equally made with the leaders, local leaders, non-state actors, and all the relevant agencies too. Then when we talk about Ondo South, and Okitipupa, Arubu, Ibukako, Ibeko Daha, Ilututu, we're equally made with them, and I'm sure you have seen the cultural evidences to how that those areas. The support is overall, it's very massive. We appreciate the people of this state for the support that giving us, credible and actionable information that has been assisted and still assisting us in fighting rationality within the state. And of course, I'm not thanking my boss, the Secretary of Police, IGP, and of course our government, His Excellency, Dr. Lucky Olubisai Datiwa, for the support that is given us. Just last week, the IGP was logistics to see that will assist us in our teaching activities because the problem that I don't want to mention this, but I want to thank the IG for that logistics support. I told you there for us. Keep on surprising us with all this logistic support. And just last week we received another one. So we are ready for the first period. And you talk about on this south, you have recognition
coastal area.
Coastal area. The IGPG was in addition to the its operational support over there to fight transaxinitis and the waterways. So both the waterways and the canal too, we have enough logistic support for interest in our area.
Now, August, CP Lawal, you know, nowadays you don't see if in case of unexpected, maybe accident, you see some young ones or individuals, you bring out their phone instead of assisting the victim. They bring out their phone and started recording, or some will just pass and say, oh, I don't want to be in trouble. I may help to carry the person to hospital. Maybe before you get to hospital, the person did not survive. I need to explain one thing or the other. So I know people will just, as you acknowledge, to people moving from here down through on those. In case for some of those unexpected, if it happens, what would be your advice to those who will be at that scene?
Well, in the first, let me quickly say this: when you see the police officer, the federal, that's the fire patrol team, so fire patrol team. We have a rapid response code too. The essence of being on the road, three major things. One, to prevent attack on innocent highway users. Two, to assist if anybody is distressed, maybe attack or accident, we need to rush them to hospital. And three, so that visibility policing, people when they are trying to see police there, so at least they will know that they are safe. They can apply the highway and without any of attack. Let's now fast forward. We have been able to sensitize our people from those states, and I think it's general now. That it is the aim of all of us to professionalism. The reality whether we are wearing uniform or not, we should be our brother's keeper. So whenever anybody is distressed, any accident, we should be able to render that assistance and see my first. As a matter of fact, those people be able to sensitize and educate our people here that there is no need recording, jumping that of food and the running. Quite nicely, and see how we can save this person. In case of accident, in case of if maybe fire accident, what do we do to assist the victims? As a matter of fact, we have calls for persons to chat and people to call for young justice. So I think I'm glad to inform you that in those states, spectacle that everybody is still a partner, compliment there for police. But I think I'm happy that here we having positive other critics. That's a tough way, and I see people are keen to that. So they need to assist you, they need to give you information, the trust is there. The people want to give information, you know that avoid it. You want to assist somebody, and the way you give it in good faith. Nobody will turn you to suspect or say, oh, you're going with it. No. That is what you are able to achieve in those states. And whatever you are saying, that our success stories are based on that trust, the confidence we have in us. Because they know we are very firm, we are very just, and very decisive when we are taking any decision on any matter. And when we are doing our job, we are committed, committed, and so the time, the response are very timely. That is it. So, look, we are not really, we are cool with our people. We'll be very, very supportive. I'm not telling you.
Okay, CP Lawa, I know when you were in Lagos, you do very, very well as a PPRO Zone 2 Lagos State. In fact, you are everywhere trying to talk to people that so that they need to be involved in policing activity, double Lagos and Ogun State. In case maybe someone is in Ondo State and he need assistance, need an intervention, is there any way he can reach your command for help?
We have rolled out our control room number, or maybe after I will see the airports phone number roll it out for us. But we have we have our control room number, and they can call anytime. No control room, they don't close. It's only 24 hours, 6 hours, and 2 days, 24 hours. So if everybody is in distress, they can always call our control room and can respond.
Okay, thank you.
And of course, like I said, we always have men on the highway. And for those of us living within the state, we have the PRO's number, they have my number. We can always call. We don't shut down our telephone. We always on.
Okay.
So they should be ready. They should have that confidence in us. Of course, severally, whether at the middle of the night, we always respond. So I want to assure the people from those states that anytime we need our services, we are there. We are not to serve them.
All right, thank you very, very much, CP Adebowale Lawa, Commissioner of Police, Ondo State. Thank you very, very much. As you are making effort to protect every life and property in Ondo State, and even those that commute through Ondo State, God will call it protect you and protect all your men, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, as you do serve our father's land. Thank you very, very much for joining us, and we will be occasionally be reaching out to you, and possibly you can send some of those numbers to us. Then we will be trying to push it out so that Lagosians that will be passing through that area will only arm themselves with those numbers in case. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Okay, that was CP Ondo State Adebowale Lawal. That was a very interesting conversation, and I like the fact that he's been able to assure Nigerians, particularly travelers on that road. You know, that road is a road where almost every Nigerian passes, particularly when you're traveling outside Lagos, going to the east and other parts of the
You didn't mention going to Edo State.
Going to end of this place. So it's very critical. It's one of the most plied road anywhere in this part of the of Nigeria, and so it's very important that at least people are getting that assurance from the CP that you can travel during this festive period. You're safe, you're sound. Not the men of the Nigerian police are there, waiting to help anybody as much as possible. So
as well, equally give assurance that in case of accident or all those kind of things, they are there to help. Don't be afraid of helping any person that is in need of help.
Exactly. And it is very critical because we all need to be our brother's keeper as we this is the festive period is knocking on our doors, and we need to be able to show compassion and help each other as much as possible. You're still tuned to the Nigerian #1 mental health radio show, Mind Talk with Dr. Slicks, and we're talking about, are we still our brother's keeper? And the question we're asking today is, can you really give without expecting anything back? You can call the studio line, join the conversation, share your experiences with us. 070-4100-7949, 070-4100-7949, or you can call, drop a message on our WhatsApp line 09158494949, 09158494949. So, just before we had the CP online, we were talking about how did we get here. We were looking at how did we get here because I gave a scenario whereby people want to try and help, even on your street, in your community. Okay, December is around the corner, and people are planning to travel back to their villages. And you see people thinking that, oh, when I'm going back, I need to buy this, I need to buy that. Oh, I have my people out there, I need to support them with this. And you're going there with a free mind that you want to go and support. And you get back to the village and you're trying to help other people, trying to listen to them. Oh, why are you not in school? Oh, I'm not more in school because, my parents can't afford the fees, this and that. But you have that free mind, and the people you're trying to help are thinking otherwise. Some people think that, be wary of this help, because I don't know how we just got to a situation whereby they just feel that when you're trying to help, you're being mischievous or something is actually not real. They just feel that you cannot just be nice. I think it's just a naivety. People just feel that you cannot just be this nice. Is it possible to just be this nice?
I think that's the negative part of what we heard from some religious organization, because I think one thing that helped me so much, which I told you one day, that growing up with my grandfather, if you come and name all his enemy, this one is like this, if you cannot mention some of his friends, they will stop you not to ever visit his place, because you see some people will tell you that, I need to come and pray against your enemy in your compound, in your village. Are you saying that Nigeria is enemy that you can only pray against? So for me, Nigeria is a communal system, but some of these guys are doing all those things in order to actually present themselves as the only friend to that family. Someone come to your house, if you want to pray for 30 minutes, you use 29 minutes to pray against your enemy, and the enemy that will die, the one that will be born with fire, the one that but sometimes you now ask yourself, does it mean that you can only see enemy? Nigeria is a lovely place. Lovely place. So, and that's the reason I do tell people, every day if I want to pray, as I pray that God, any person that I see is my friend. It should not be my enemy. It's my action or inaction that will not make the person to not look at me as a bad person. Because to some extent, if you do good to people, many times they return the good. We are not saying that there's no, in every tribe there's always a Judah. But despite that, even according to the Bible, I'm not a pastor, but they say the Bible say do good to all men, everybody, not to do bad. So, but you don't see that some of us who followed some of this religion will now be talking of enemy. Don't do this, he can use it against you. And one of my friends, he was advised not to be giving money to some of his village people and the rest of them, that if you give cash to them, they will go and use the answer of that. Continue to do what you now do is ask them for account number, transfer the money to their account number, so that you still be collecting the blessing. Don't follow the people that say don't give.
Since you're not giving, if you're not handing a physical cash,
yes,
at least you still get your blessings.
Yes, and true, the guy went to the village and he reached people that used to help. More than 20 people, he collected their account number.
And at the
end of the month, he transfer, if you want to give 10,000, you transfer it to their account. And the blessing has been following the guy. You understand? So, Nigeria is a fantastic place. If anybody say don't do good because they will use it, I think for me, don't listen to such narrative. Such narrative. Because if you are listening to them, you are against the injunction of the Bible that say do good to all men.
But it's always a case of it's not my problem. Like, all man for himself. I need to survive. People just feel that I've not even done enough for myself. I'm working so hard. I'm not even there yet. Why would I need to help somebody?
Even you are there. There's people that don't want to help. They will not help. If we all believe that Jesus Christ was in heaven and he left heaven to come and assist many of us, then we don't have option than to.
But even after helping everybody, they still crucified him.
We will still continue to do that.
Those are the issues where people just look at and say, okay, the Almighty, who is the creator of heaven and earth, the creator of the world, did everything possible, did everything to support, to be his brother's keeper, was caring for people who were hungry, clothing them, providing shelter. And at the end of the day, he was still crucified. So, who am I if I refuse to help anybody?
No, but that's never the best option so far. If you are looking at that, when we sleep, sleep is like a prototype of death. You don't know how God wake you up. I don't know how God wake me up. So because of that, God have the right, have opportunity to say, okay, this person go sleep, he will not wake up again. So when he wake you up, the only way for you to thank God, for you to continue to do good. Yes, people you may do good, people may not appreciate, but that should not stop you not to go. Let's behave like God, that if rain is falling today, whether you are the one that is abusing God, you are not abusing God. The rain will touch everybody. You still go to the farm and do your farm and everybody. So for me, I think the best bet is do good to all men. Yes, some people may appreciate, some may not appreciate, but let's just continue to do that good.
Yes, still on Mind Talk is still getting interesting, having this fantastic conversation with Joseph Olorunsho, and I think he's just doing justice to the topic, just like the way the CP we had earlier had already talked about, talking about why we need to be our brother's keeper. And so the question is, can you really give without expecting anything back? Is it really possible to give and you don't expect anything back? You can still join the conversation. 07041007949 07041007949, or you can drop a message on our WhatsApp line 09158494949. Okay, so Joseph, I was going to ask you this question. Yeah, you've talked about religion, how religious issues have really changed the mindset of a lot of people, having a mental shift from because of the kind of religion they follow and the kind of people they listen to. Some people will tell you, okay, don't help too much, be careful, be mindful, and all of those things. But also, what do you think we can really do to rebuild brotherhood? Because it's very important that it used, like we said, we all agree that it used to be a lot of communal living. Now it is more or less like an individualistic kind of living. So how do we move back to communal living? How do we now ensure that right from childhood we want to support each other? Because most times an average child who is innocent is playing and he sees a fellow child on maybe around where he's playing, and the child is just willing to play with anybody. The child doesn't know who is bad, who is good. The child is innocent. The child is even willing to share his or her toy or his or her food with the next child because they are just children. But at a point when they now begin to understand life, when they begin to grow up, the environment, people around them begin to tell them that, oh, this is bad, this is good, this is bad, this is good. So what do you think? Don't you think that even agencies like the Nigerian National Orientation Agencies and some other government agencies, the media, everybody, stakeholders, the celebrities, public figures, everybody needs to play a role in this in terms of trying to rebuild brotherhood? Because also people have used ethnicity to divide us, they've used religion to divide us, they've used different things to divide us. But it is important that we all come back as one. We all begin to love each other, because this is something that even when you go to other African countries, we're not even talking about European countries, one thing you see about themselves is that they love each other, irrespective of the tribe or ethnic background. Once a Ghanaian sees a fellow Ghanaian, they just try to bond no matter what. But here in this part of the world, it's getting to a situation whereby, oh, you are from this part of this country, you are from this part, there's issues. Now, even when you are from the same ethnic background, they now begin to divide you with religion again. Now, in the same religion again, they divide you again. We keep dividing ourselves that, okay, yes, we are both from the same faith, but even within that same faith, there's still a bit of distinction. So, and these things also is eaten up even in the university, because almost everything now is association. You go to a university, you are just going there to learn, but when you get to university, they say you join so indigene of this part of this state, indigene of this state. Everybody now so that division is just creating more divisions as we go in this country.
I think for me, sister in UK, in US, in Australia, there they say, oh, this is my Nigeria brother. They're always together. But here, because to some extent the system have failed, because you now see there are a lot of things that the government need to be doing for people. You now say religious people now started doing it. So because the religious now want to use it as a control mechanism to hold to their I am from Pentecostal, I am Orthodox, I am Protestant, and the rest of so if they want to do anything, it is only those who are in that faith that they will now show support. That they give those support to. So those people will now equally be relating with them. So they will be pushing some of those narratives. I think for me, we are appealing to government to actually be like government. Because if government is there, like, if a student in University of Lagos, the government is there and sure that there is equity, you are a student, they just know you as a student of University of Lagos, not a student of Ondo State or a student of Edo State or Lagos State. If there's anything, because you are a student from University of Lagos, you have equal share. Yes. With those things, I think some of those narratives we play them down. So that is because it's a situation whereby you want to fill a form. I have a medical challenge, and I say, okay, from which state? Exactly. If they say, no, let him go to his state. The question is, if it is good, they'll say, that's a student of University of Lagos. But if it is the other one, we are started looking for that state. Yes. So, but people have argued also that, like this issue of state, and some people say, why do we have state of origin? That why should we? That we should be just Nigerians. No. It's just it is the way we corrupt it. In US, they will say, this person is from Texas. From Texas. So, yes. But they are not using it to judge as a way of attending to the person. Because if you just have a universal citizen, then in case, if anything, you can't profile anybody. So it's only the way we now use it to profile more than everything. Yes. That is where we are getting nothing is not wrong for it to just say from Akoko Edo in Edo State. But don't use it as a way. And say, okay, these people are begin to marginalize. Yes. If, for example, now, some of us that are not lucky like you. How many jams did I wrote? Because many times, not that I don't pass, they say I am not in catchment area in University of Lagos. But that's the same thing. So my state is also not part of the catchment area. So that's why I wrote jam 5 times. So for me, it would have just been okay. We should have let's go married. So if at all you want to do, it should not be pronounced. It should not be pronounced as in, for example, now it become like my state become a disadvantage for me. Until tomorrow, I'm proud of coming to this world through. And that is that's one of the things that is affecting the unity of this country, because there are some people that just feel marginalized. Yes, and they keep clamoring for the fact that okay, we are marginalized, and they just want equal opportunity. Yes, they just want equal opportunity, and it's very important. But despite that, I'm talking of at the University of Lagos now. But when you now come to Lagos, Lagos create opportunity for everybody. Yes, nobody except some people that are just being mischievous. You understand? Lagos is just like, I do regard Lagos as a home for all. You understand? So you see people. Some people you see a lot of people that will come to Lagos with a nylon bag or just with his cloth. And before he knows how, he built a house in Lagos, he built a house in his village, and at the end of the day, Lagos has been good to everybody. It has been good. Lagos has been. I think we need to really commend the people of Lagos for accommodating. The government of Lagos has been very good. It's not an issue of tolerance. They accommodate everybody. And the only thing that I do say is there are some of us who doesn't want to give back to the good thing that Lagos have bestowed. Or not. At least if you cannot do anything, I'll ensure that you are advocate for peace in Lagos State. Yes, I think that's a very good one, and I think I have some points out here that I want to just put out there as we talk about being our brother's keeper.
we've been talking about the essence of rebuilding community connections and the essence of rebuilding the concept of brotherhood, that we need to all support each other and work for each other. And so I think one of the other things is that we need to practically begin to practice small and consistent acts of care. Checking on people, offer help as much as you can, and show presence, which is very important. Compassion is learned through repetition. So show presence, just show up for people. Whenever people are in need or they have a bit of challenge here and there, just show your presence. Even if you don't have money is not everything. Your presence alone, your emotional support alone can go a long way. So it's very important that you check in on people. Just a phone call can just do the magic. Just a text message can just do the magic. Just ensure that you just offer help as much as you can. Also, respond instead of watching. It's very, very key, because these days is more or less like everybody is now a journalist. Everybody's a reporter. Everybody wants to report. You see, everybody wants to do eyewitness account and show a bit of, everybody trying to build their social media pages rather than showing support. There was a time that somebody, a celebrity, was involved in an accident, and rather than help that celebrity, the celebrity was rushed to the hospital. Even you could see nurses, rather than attend to that victim, they were taking pictures and doing videos. So it is a matter of responding instead of watching. In emergency situations, assist, call for help, or alert authorities. Avoid standing by or recording incident. Like the CP said, it is not a spectacle. It is an emergency. And so show that empathy, support that person, and respond instead of watching. And also teach empathy intentionally. And this is where we're talking about the National Orientation Agency and even schools, institutions, civil society groups, NGOs. Please let us begin to enlighten everybody out there that we should continue to teach empathy intentionally, integrate lessons on compassion and shared humanity in schools, homes, fellowships, and community program. It is very important that we inculcate it into our daily living, and we're calling on all government agencies that are involved. Please, we need to be very intentional about teaching empathy. We need to show empathy, and we need to encourage it, even in our curriculum, school curriculum, churches, mosques, religious organizations. Please let us teach empathy. Let us encourage empathy intentionally. And also, we need to reduce the "what do I gain" mindset.
Yeah.
What do I gain mindset? What do I gain mindset? It's just almost, it's eating deep into the fabrics of our society. It's more or less like, what do I gain? If I do this, what will I gain? What will be my own for this one? So we need to encourage giving without expectation. Service should be viewed as contribution, not transaction. It is very important. It is not about what do you gain. It is about what value you're offering, what service you're providing. You just want to support as much as possible. So let us encourage ourselves that we need to begin to give without expecting anything back. Like I said, it is about contributing to the society. It is not a transaction at all. And we need to strengthen trust in our community. It's very important. We need to trust ourselves, promote transparency, accountability, and genuine relationships to reduce suspicion and encourage safe help.
And yes, I think that is a very wonderful one. I will equally advise to, especially using the phone. The phone is a beautiful tool that will help us. But for example, if you see two people fighting, instead of you to help to separate them, you are watching them, and God forbid, unforeseen thing happen, and you now post the video. For me, I will advise police to arrest the person, and you come and explain why do you not actually assist? Because assuming you do what you're supposed to do, maybe the other person would have still be
absolutely
be with us. So just try to be careful and see how we can promote sanity in the system. It is extremely very, very key, because phone is a wonderful tool to help us, but it should not be a way for us to become like as if we don't use our brain.
And it goes out there for everybody. Please let us encourage ourselves and reinforce the core principle. Being our brother's keeper is not about doing everything for everyone. It's about not just walking away. Let us just support ourselves as much as possible. That word, be your brother's keeper is not child's play.
No.
It means it's very deep. It is very deep. And so, whether it's your family, whether it's a friend, whether it's a passerby, just be your brother's keeper. It means that everybody on this earth that you see, male, female, are your brothers, are your sisters. Just provide help as much as you can. Okay, so we're going to call it a wrap today. It's been quite an interesting conversation. We had the CP of Ondo State join us via the phone, and he talked about the fact that the roads are safe for you to travel as you're planning to travel during the festive period. So be rest assured that the men of Ondo State, the policemen in Ondo State are ready. They are alert and ready to help you provide support as much as possible, particularly when it comes to anything security on the roads. And also, he has also encouraged that when you see something, don't just say something, do something as well, because it's not a matter of picking up your phone and just recording and just going live and just doing nothing about it. It's important that you do something, call for help, and call security agencies to also intervene whenever you see a crisis or emergency situation. Joseph, your last words as we drop.
For me, just a little kindness to one person, that person near you, especially if you're on the road now. Just allow the person, within 30 seconds, the person will just pass, then you pass, and at the end of the day, the road will be free. Because sometimes on the road, you don't know the cause of traffic, because some people want to own the entire express. I don't know if I am driving, I want to own the express. I don't know what the local government chairman there will now have, or the governor of Lagos State will now have. So let's just consider one another.
Yes, absolutely. Let us consider one another. So, if you lose the instinct to care, we lose the essence of being human. Being our brother's keeper isn't just a moral line, it's a reflection of our shared existence. Today's conversation is a reminder: kindness is not weakness, compassion is not foolishness, and humanity is not a theory. It's a daily practice. So thank you for joining the conversation. It's been Mind Talk, your number one mental health radio show in Lagos and all over. And so this is Dr. Slicks Olusegun Odufuwa signing out, telling you, talk your mind, heal your mind. Till we meet again next week, good night.